climbing over seats. I remember being in second grade. I was being weird with my classmates left on the bus, and I was climbing over seats. I was climbing over seats. I was climbing over seats.
I remember being in grade 1. I was talking about waiting in my classroom. I remember being in kindergarten. I was talking about cutting my teacher's head off. I remember being in preschool. I was talking about cutting my teacher's head off. I remember being in kindergarten. I was talking about cutting my teacher's head off. I remember being in kindergarten. I was talking about cutting my teacher's head off. I remember being in kindergarten. I was talking about cutting my teacher's head off. I remember being in kindergarten. I was talking about cutting my teacher's head off.